After how underwhelming the iPhone 14 was, specifically regular models, it begs the question, should you just skip the iPhone 14 and wait for the iPhone 15? First, what has been rumored for the iPhone 15? Well, a lot. Dynamic Island coming to all models, USB-C, new design, A16, A17 chips, significant camera upgrades, titanium border for higher-end models, solid-state buttons for higher-end models, new Ultra model potentially replacing the Pro Max, periscope camera, and maybe even more. That's a massive upgrade, biggest since the iPhone 12, maybe even bigger. But will it be worth waiting 8 months for all those upgrades? For a normal year, I would say no and just buy the current model at this time. But for this year, I'm actually going to say yes. The iPhone 14, specifically the standard iPhone 14, is probably one of, if not the smallest year-over-year upgrade we've seen for any iPhone. It's arguably even smaller than the old S upgrades. And specifically for that reason, I say skip the standard iPhone 14 models. If you need an iPhone right now and that's your price range, get an iPhone 13. It has similar performance, similar cameras, and some tests even better battery life, all for $100 cheaper than the iPhone 14. And if we look at the upgrades for the standard iPhone 15, it will have that new design, faster A16 chip, 48 megapixel main camera, USB-C, dynamic island, and a lot more. And for all those reasons, it seems pretty stupid to buy a standard iPhone 14 right now. And same goes for the iPhone 14 Plus. The iPhone 15 Plus is going to have all of that, but with bigger size. So if you're eyeing the iPhone 14 Plus, I'd say just go for used iPhone 13 Pro Max instead. Now, if you look at the Pro models, things are a bit different. The iPhone 15 Pro is rumored to have that new design with a titanium border this time, solid-state buttons, A17 chip with 8 gigs of RAM, USB-C port with potentially Thunderbolt speeds, big camera upgrades, and a lot more. But will it be worth it to wait, or should you just get an iPhone 14 Pro right now? Unlike the standard iPhone 14, the 14 Pro actually makes sense. It has the dynamic island, has the A16 Bionic chip, 48 megapixel main camera, ProMotion display, always on display, and a lot more. So if you can't wait for the iPhone 15 Pro right now, an iPhone 14 Pro makes sense. For the 14 Pro Max, it's rumored to be replaced by an iPhone 15 Ultra this year. We don't know a ton about the iPhone 15 Ultra right now, but should feature most of what the iPhone 15 Pro has, but obviously in the bigger size and the periscope camera replacing the telephoto. Again, if you can't wait for the iPhone 15 Ultra, go for 14 Pro Max right now. Or if you want to save a bit of money, go for a used or refurbished 13 Pro or 13 Pro Max. They still have the ProMotion display. They have even better battery life, same A15 as the standard iPhone 14, and still a very great camera setup. So this year for the iPhone 15 is shaping up to be a very exciting upgrade, and depending on which model you're eyeing, it'll definitely be worth the wait.